Brady 8.
Hey, run that thing up.
Yo, we are back.
Brady 8.
Yes, sir. Episode 2. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Good.
This man already with the Lamar Jackson up there. I feel it.
You
Go
already know what
Ravens.
time it is, man.
Go Ravens.
We're about 24 hours from greatness, man. Let's get started, man.
Yes, sir. I'm looking
get
forward to it, man. How y'all doing? Everything good?
Yes, sir.
Y'all week's been good? I had a nice little workout this morning. Chest is kind of hurting. Arms. But now let's get to it, man. Before we get started, I do totally missed it last week. I want to give a shout out to the Warriors organization for their passing of their assistant coach last week. I apologize if I don't pronounce his name correctly. Dejan Miljakovic, I believe his name was.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Warriors organization and them guys over there, man. I know that guy was pretty close to them, but forever in our hearts and prayers and condolences to that team and him and his family.
Sure.
Yes, sir. But let's get to it, man. Episode 2, man. I got a couple topics we're going to be talking about today. In the meantime, I just want to thank all the viewers out there for tuning in, all the subscribers we was able to gain, all the love we've been getting, man. Just keep sharing. Y'all keep just posting, repost, do what y'all got to do, man. Just, show some love, man. It don't hurt to show some love, and we appreciate everything that you guys have been doing thus far. There's going to be plenty more to come. Just make sure y'all continue to hit that like button. Hit that notification button down there for every time we drop a new episode. More content is going to be coming as we keep going. And yeah, we appreciate it, y'all. We got a couple things we're going to be talking about today. Of course, we got the NFL playoffs this week, the AFC and NFC championship game. Doc Rivers getting signed with the Milwaukee Bucks. Scary Terry Rozier going to the Miami Heat. And a couple other things we're going to be talking about today. But I want to first get into the playoffs for this week, man. Go Ravens. That's what I'm rocking with. What y'all rocking with this week?
Ravens.
Troller.
Ravens flock.
Troller.
Come on, man. It's their game to win. They can't lose this game tomorrow, man. They got to.
And if they lose, they just want Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. That's all it is. That's all it is, man.
I heard the spread is only like 3 points in the Ravens' favor.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a landslide how people may seem like it's going to be. I know last week I don't bet against Mahomes, but I'm betting against him this week. I want to see Lamar get the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl and win that ring.
I think it's fair and it's about his time. It's going to be a battle though, but I'm definitely going with the Ravens. It's going to be a tough battle. Just thinking about the whole storyline, but NFL be a whole bunch of controversy and bull crap sometimes. So we'll see. What you think, Klippz?
I already told you, bro. If they don't, I kind of want. Like I said, I got Lamar. I want Lamar to win, but I believe in storylines and narratives when it comes to sports, bro, and must-see TV and what we get paid to do right now. Like sports is literally like the storyline gives us a job, you know what I mean? And what would be a better storyline than, they came up with, we've never seen Mahomes play a whole playoffs on the road, and we don't think he could do it. He out here just wilding on the road. So I want Lamar to win, but I won't be surprised if Mahomes win because, they want Mahomes to be, I'm not going to say they want him to be, he damn near the next coming, they try to make him look like Jordan in the NFL. So, and they got Super Bowl. You know what I mean? More views, yo. Like,
Y'all think he gonna surpass Tom Brady in Super Bowl rings in the future?
I don't think it will be a conversation until he get at least 4. You know, Brady got 7. If he can get to 4, it could be that conversation. But one thing I want to note too that a lot of people haven't been talking about throughout this week was that Chiefs defense is not bad. They have a very good Chiefs defense, and they have a lot of pieces on there on rookie contracts still. And last week was the best week they played as a team all season. So I think they're peaking at the right time. But
I guess they play when it mattered, right?
Yeah, but that Baltimore defense is – a lot of people ain't saying it, but this might go down as one of the best defenses in this generation early if they complete the job, because they're like a quadruple crown on defense, first in the league in points total allowed, yards. They're giving up only 16.5 points per game. Like, this defense is elite of elite, so I think this is going to be a good matchup.
And his wide receivers actually showed up too, finally, but. You know, we'll see. We'll see. What about them Lions and them Ravens?
No. Pause. Who showed up? What wide receivers?
A couple of their wide receivers. Listen,
besides Kelsey and my man Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who?
Rashid Rice? Hold on, you can't name MVS before Rashid Rice.
I named the 2 veterans. I mean,
MVS is mid.
Who?
That's being nice. Valdez-Scantling.
He's still a veteran. At the end of the day, he's still a veteran.
That man is garbage, but
he
ain't better than Rashid Rice.
But he's a veteran. He's a veteran.
He ain't been doing that.
But he had, I think he had in that game, he had the most receptions.
I think he went 2 for 60. 2 for 60 that game.
I think it was 4 for 60.
4 for 60.
When we need veterans, we count on them. Like, you know, they show up. My thing is, Rashid, don't get me wrong, I like Rice, but I don't think he's gonna show up tomorrow. Like,
I would agree with that.
Have that boy, like, you know what I mean, struggling to get off the line. Like, it's gonna be slow.
I would agree with that point for the standpoint of the defense is gonna focus on Kelsey and Rashid Rice because he clears all the receivers and he's their best receiver on that team. So I would hope,
but I don't think he's not.
Scantling ain't better than Rice. Watson ain't better than Rice. I'm not gonna mention McCole Hardman.
I mean, like I said, Valdez-Scantling is a veteran right now, so like he's played a good years. Like, and I don't think like don't get me wrong, Rashid Rice is great, but like you put him, look who he getting the ball from. Like, you got one of the best deliverers. Like, you don't have to do much. The nigga, you just have to, like, remember when Brady said, like, when you run routes, you just have to be here at the right time. That's it. That's what you got to do. Now, he was not doing that.
That sounds great, but you also got to understand they're one of the leading teams in drops this year. So,
boy ain't got hands. That's not my problem.
He's their best receiver. He's leading that.
Gloves, boy. Like,
other than Kelsey, Rashid Rice is leading that team in receptions. So the veteran you speaking of haven't been doing their job.
I mean, they just started playing him. Am I wrong?
Rashid Rice?
No, I'm talking about Scantling.
No, he been there. He was on that team last year when they won the Super Bowl. He's been playing. He's been playing.
What I've noticed, I don't like playing and getting the ball, 2 different things. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we know what they was doing in the regular season. Pacheco, you know, the play action.
That's their offense. Pacheco, like, Kelsey, Rice.
Yeah, like.
Look, I gotta get into football more starting next season, fellas. I just watched these games and I used the eye test, man. And it's looking like right now I got the Ravens, and that's who I'm rocking with, man. Man, them Lions and 49ers, though, man. I don't know.
Rashid Rice this season, 79 receptions, 938 yards, 7 TDs. Averaging 12 yards a catch.
Close to 1,000 yards.
And this is his second season.
Them 49ers, though, man.
The stats don't qualify. I didn't never say he sucked. I never said he sucked. I never said he wasn't. No, but what I'm saying is the stats look good, but when you drop them, like when you watch them games, them drops and shit, like,
yeah,
come on.
No, I agree with that, but I agree that when you watch the games too, he's been their most consistent receiver, excluding Kelsey, because Kelsey's a tight end, even though he's really their number 1 receiver. excluding him, he's been the most consistent one on the outside. Everyone else, Scantlin, Rice, Hardman, when they got him at the trade deadline, hasn't been producing.
Y'all think? I don't know, man. Taylor Swift might have an effect on them boys. It seemed like it's playoff time, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Who y'all got? Lions or 49ers this week? I'm going with Detroit in the upset.
I got Lions. I got 49ers.
Just to be that person, that guy. Just thinking about the storyline, Detroit going to their first
all that
championship for the city. You know what I'm saying?
Debo's playing, but he's active.
I heard he was a 50-50 chance of showing up.
Yeah, I believe it was reported by Adam Schefter that he's playing for tomorrow's game. Yeah, so that's big for Brock. But
what was Brock Purdy's numbers last week? Did he throw under 10 passes? Last week? It was more than 10 passes?
He played okay. He wasn't great, but he did what he needed to do at the end of the game.
That defense over there is scary, man. So I don't know, but I'm gonna go with the Lions on that upset, man.
I think the Lions have a good shot at beating them for some fact with their run game, because outside of Bosa, on the front four at least, they can be had. Last week, Green Bay was running all over them. That back end is sketchy if you can beat them, as you've seen what Jordan Love was doing to them. But you can't say nothing about that boy 54, Fred Warner, or the other linebacker. His name is forgetting me, but I think
that man was going in last week.
I think they can do some damage. But I'm gonna go with the Lions, just because I want to see them make it. But in all honesty, San Fran should win this game.
Who you got, Dreco?
San Fran.
Two Lions. All right, now I guess we're gonna see, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that battle this week. And then we'll be talking about, I guess, the Super Bowl episode 3. But next topic. Of course, it's not breaking news, but it is big news. Doc Rivers is the new head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks.
I ain't gonna hold you. If you had a boo button, I would have clicked it. Boo. But
I'm right with you on that, man. I'm right with you on that. I mean, I feel bad for AG getting fired there, man. I heard allegedly a lot of stories going on in the background.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It was kind of wrong in my opinion, man. I mean, the guy was the second seed in the East, second best record in the NBA, and I'm like, but
he would have won Coach of the Year.
I'm pretty sure he was a candidate.
He wasn't winning over OKC's coach. No one expected OKC to be the number 1 seed in the West.
But don't they base it off record?
Yeah, OKC has the best record in the West.
I thought that was number 2.
Ain't Milwaukee the second best in the NBA?
As it stood when they announced the All-Star starters, OKC was 1 in the West. Minnesota was 2.
I think he's talking about like power rankings.
He's talking about overall. He's talking about
just how the NBA ranks it.
I think Milwaukee got like the 3rd best record in the league. They're tied for 3rd, I think, something like that.
Yeah, looking at it now, the Thunder is 31-13. The Bucks is 31-14. So literally a game difference.
Yeah.
And then to the point when you look at going into the season, you expected Milwaukee to be in this area. 1 between 1 to 3. No one expected OKC to be number 1. Shea's a legit MVP candidate. I don't see how. If they keep this up, I don't see how that coach doesn't win Coach of the Year.
So tell me, just tell me how y'all feel about this. Allegedly, I'm hearing that, okay, for one, Doc Rivers was helping out AG in the back burner, just with, coaching pointers and stuff like that, trying to give him little tips and stuff like that. So he's been behind the scenes with the Bucks, or it seems like him, for a couple months now. But allegedly, I heard that Bobby Portis had a little rant when they lost to Indiana in the in-season tournament game that they last lost, and was cussing them out. And I guess Adrian Griffin went up to management supposedly and basically said it's either him or me. And supposedly, I guess the management sat who was it? Dame, Giannis, Middleton, and Lopez, and I basically said, what do you guys want to do? Because I supposedly they was looking to trade Bobby Portis before all this and stuff like that. I don't know how true it is or what.
It was training to Thanasis.
I mean, we know why that guy's there. That's like, pointless. But I mean, I just still think it was wrong, man. That shit wasn't cool, man. And for Giannis having the reaction that he did and making it seem like he ain't know about it, like, come on. You're arguably a top.
Who would you rather get?
Go ahead, Drake.
Who would you rather get rid of though, the coach or Bobby Portis?
In my opinion, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, if I was to decide, I'd have to say Griffin, because Portis is a big contribution to that team. In my opinion,
he's a
what I'm saying. You could
15-8 too.
This is where I stand. All right, you got Doc Rivers there. Is he a better coach than AG? I guess off of history, but Doc Rivers is not there to produce on the court. AG wasn't there. He was there, but he wasn't there producing with them on the court. You know
it's nasty though. They kind of knew, if we get rid of him, Doc have been watching us. They knew.
Oh yeah, of course.
They knew.
I just think AG just had a bad shake at it from when he got hired. Once he was hired and they made the trade for Dame, we knew they was gonna win games, because it's like, if you can't win games with Dame and Giannis and the rest of the key pieces you got, like Middleton come off an injury, then you don't need to be the coach. But defensively, they haven't been good and haven't been the same from the previous seasons. And I think he just lost that locker room from that Indiana game in the in-season tournament.
But my thing is that a coaching problem, or is that a player issue? Like, Doc Rivers is not going to go there and teach Damian Lillard how to freaking play damn defense.
And that was the point I was going to make.
Let me say something real quick. Hold on, I apologize. Right. So you said this started after they lost to Indiana, right?
I believe
the rumblings, like when he lost the locker room, because he wanted to have. From what I was reported this was the Pacers' point. They was rumblings because he was trying to have players as well as key players make sacrifices on the team, and a lot of players didn't agree with that, and that's where it came like a ripple effect from there.
I feel like on the team to be successful, everybody gotta make sacrifices. Now, we talking Bobby Portis, right? Let's look. Let's talk the stats. Since you want to be mad at a rookie coach, you feel what I'm saying? Like, again, I think rookie, like, just because like the team has certain expectations, every other piece still got to fall in line, like coach and everything. Y'all can't just get rid of the man because y'all like, okay, Bobby, you had 9 and 6. We went 4 for 10 against Indiana. Another game before that, you had played 18 minutes, 8-5, 4 for 12. Then you had 19 and 2, cool, that's a solid game. Then you went back another Indiana game and went 2 for 6, 4.6 rebounds. So
let me ask you this: if you get rid of Bobby Portis, do you think that's not gonna put a downer on that defense even more with Drew Holiday gone too? Man,
my thing is this: y'all got rid of Drew for Dame, and y'all defense dropped the worst regardless. It ain't like, my thing is we acting like Bobby Portis defense is stopping the elite players on the other end.
No. We're not saying that. Definitely not saying that. I'm just saying that he was a huge contribution to that team. He's the sixth man.
My thing is this,
right? The sixth man on that team.
Is he? They lost to Indiana with him. Regardless.
So what about the finals run when they won? Was he not a big contribution for them?
Everybody's going to say that when you win, yeah, cool. Everybody's going to contribution when we winning. That's what matters. But when them wins ain't rolling in, when you look at them stats and you break everything down, like, come on, like
31 and 14 is a huge contribution to that.
So then,
buried. But that was when they won the chip how many years ago?
No, I'm talking about right now. Currently, 31 and 14. Bobby Portis has a huge contribution to 31 and 14. Their record currently right now, the Bucks.
Oh yeah. No.
I get what you're saying, but
when the team got that record,
he's a part of that team, is he not? He's putting up numbers. I was going to ask you. So then, who would you replace Bobby Portis with? Who are you replacing about 13-7 from?
It
That's
depends
what he
on what's
can
on
give you
the
that.
market to get for him. That's my thing. I can't think of. I'm not a GM. I can't think of players that I could just like pick. But what I'm saying is, like, when Peso asked, who would I rather get rid of? I'm getting rid of Bobby. I'm sorry. I got Dame who can still give me 30. I got the Twin Towers with Brook and Giannis.
Brook is so soft.
I feel you. He's soft,
but Bobby is for when Brook is messing up. That's when you bring Bobby in.
That's what I'm saying. Who do you really
for rebounds?
Who do you really get rid of Bobby for? You know what I'm saying? You could always get another coach. You could get a bum coach. That coach is not going to be on the court with them boys.
You can't get a backup center.
Who?
You can't get a backup anywhere.
Right now,
McGee, something. He'll give you a nice 5 and 5. He'll give you a hustle, something.
But the thing with JaVale McGee, he doesn't stretch the floor.
I was just throwing that out there.
I'm just using that as an example.
Under pieces, are we finna really act like losing Bobby Portis is really, really that detrimental to Milwaukee, bro?
Yes,
He's energy.
He's energy. He stretches the floor.
Cool,
he plays defense.
He's energy, right?
Rebounds.
Energy, right?
He was one of the top players.
Draymond Green is energy.
Yeah.
Is he still replaceable?
Draymond?
Yes.
At this stage, he would be.
As currently with all the damn bull crap that he got going on.
Energy player bro. That's what I'm saying.
Imagine you got Draymond off your bench, right? And he's commanding that second unit.
Are we really acting like Bobby Portis is commanding the second unit?
Klippz,
the second unit is always running with either Dame or Giannis anyway. That's my point.
Can't do that, man.
But Bobby's one of the top 6 men in the league. I think he was like a run-up for the 6 man last year.
He's currently 12-7, shooting about 50% from the field right now, man. That's hard to get rid of that right now. That is a big contribution to that team.
I'm not saying that, but when y'all ask the question of who am I choosing, I'm sticking with the. We're not finna act like the coach ain't play a part in the reason why they got this record, bro.
But listen, it's not just Bobby. Yo, they say Giannis was drawing up his own plays on the side. If once they don't respect him, get him out of
do that too. Okay, all right. So let's hypothetically, right? But because LeBron do that too right now with Darvingham. We know damn well LeBron is drawing up all them fucking plays. Cool.
LeBron drew up plays on Tri-Lue too.
All right, so let's do this right here, right?
That's cool. But what I'm just like, is it okay? Y'all get Doc, right? And let's say nothing changes. So then what was the point?
I don't believe Doc was a good move.
Keeping our superstar happy.
I gotta turn this out.
We paid him $200 million. If he ain't happy, we lost out on money.
That was a pointless move, in my opinion. Doc is not going to come mid-season.
They did not need to get rid of that rookie coach because Doc ain't gonna make them any better. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. If Doc get there and they don't lose another game, I will eat my words. I'll eat shit. Cool, no problem. Excuse my language. But we not finna act like Doc ain't been on some great teams and coached them into failure, bro.
I feel like
I agree
Doc.
with that.
I feel like what they're gonna do with Doc is they're gonna improve the defense. But how they're gonna improve the defense? They're gonna try to make a move, which is something they could have done with Adrian Griffin. Which makes me agree with you. I don't think it's gonna change the needle.
But is that move gonna come before the trade deadline or the offseason?
It has to. It has to
before the trade deadline.
It has to. Because they already been rumbling that they was trying to see what they can get out there for Pat Connaughton, Bobby, maybe depending on how good the offer is for Bobby. I believe Campaign was another one.
So look. So you see the face, right? So they still. That's my whole point. That just proved my whole point. Y'all got rid of Doc, the person that was making the noise about it. Y'all still got him on the trade block.
I don't see Bucks getting off of Bobby Portis. I don't see that happening.
But that's what I was going to say. That report was out for Bobby before they fired Griffin, and I don't think Milwaukee's trying to get rid of him because the offer they're trying to get is bigger than what they were looking for a Connaughton or a Campaign. They view Bobby in a high regard to where it has to be something they can't deny.
I get what you're saying.
And my thing is, do y'all think that Giannis has a say into that? Supposedly during the press conference, and I want to show a little clip, but supposedly in the press conference, I just want to just play it real quick. But this kind of baffled me a little bit.
No, I think he caught me by surprise. I've been here 11 years. This have happened one time before. I love the guy. I invited him to my wedding. I talked with him. I was coached by him, and we did very, very, very well. I gotta trust the front office. I gotta trust the ownership group that they can see the bigger picture. My job is to be the best version of myself, to lead this team out there and help win games. And their job is to create the best team possible and the best atmosphere around the team.
It caught me by surprise. It caught me by surprise. How the hell does catch you by surprise? We're talking about Giannis here. Giannis, you don't think he has a say into what the hell the organization was doing trying to get him out of there?
Gets me by surprise. I know. Trust me. That's why I said it's cap. I don't believe none of that. I feel like he knew. They told him. They gave him a heads up, and then it just happened. Now he don't want to look like the bad guy. Everybody got to be the political. When you the centerpiece of the organization, you got to always play the political side of things. So am I mad at his response? Nah, I understand it, but I don't like the whole. I invited him to my wedding, and man, we don't care about all that, bro. We didn't care about all that. Like, we cared about you playing basketball, bro, and the fact that it's cool. All I'm saying is I want to see what Doc is gonna do. If they get eliminated, bump first round, and y'all got ready Andy Griffin to lose in the first round, I'm sorry, I ain't.
Here's the thing, man, and shout out to Gil and Gil's Arena because I just watching him, he made a good point saying that Doc Rivers took this job to get fired. He ain't gonna be the head coach in Milwaukee forever. He's not.
He's not.
So if they lose this year in the playoffs,
this could be his last coaching. This could be his last coaching gig, possibly.
Oh, I
depending on how the outlook is. I think he gets one more year after this because he got there half the season. But
listen,
I don't believe Giannis probably knew about this, but I want to see him get the same backlash that a LeBron would get for something like this because we know if that was LeBron makes all the trades. He makes over 100-some trades.
Giannis had to know about this. There's no way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not confirming or denying he didn't know. All I'm saying is he needs to get the same backlash Braun gets because when Braun goes through this, it's the same thing. I'm saying that because they put him in that conversation and level as far as talent and success. Played not as much success as LeBron given his longevity, but when it comes to certain things, they don't keep the same energy for Giannis or Curry or whoever the elite you want to name of compared to a LeBron.
Yeah. Allegedly, they sat those four guys down and said, listen, this is what it is. Adrian Griffin or Bobby Portis. Supposedly, they made their decision, and I guess that's what happened. Who knows? But we're talking about arguably, you could argue, one of the best players. Of course, you got Embiid, Jokic right now, top 3 player in the league. You can't tell me you guys make that move without consulting this man. So all that surprise shit, you miss me with all that. I'm not hearing that. Ain't no way.
Listen,
ain't no way.
I'm telling you, that was the political answer. When that man went up there, they told him before he went up there, listen, just act like you ain't know. We don't want
you. He was at my wedding.
Say something personal to pull the heartstrings, like say something. Nah, bro, you knew. At the end of the day, bro, this shit's about wins and championships. That's all that matter to organizations, bro. So
I guess my next question is: do y'all think AG is gonna get another job?
Yeah,
head coaching? I don't think so.
I don't
think he is. Not so soon. He might get back like in a
couple years
coaching staff team, like how he was prior to him getting moved up to the head coach. But I hope he does because I think he can provide a lot to a team as a coach. Defensively, because I think he's a defensive-minded coach. So I wish.
I mean, at least give that. My thing is, man, give that man an opportunity, man. Give that man a chance to go with that team in the playoffs, man. What they did was wrong, man. They're second, arguably, all right, tied for the second best record in the freaking NBA. Are you kidding me? Like,
bro, you got fired for winning.
That was wrong, man. But I don't know. There was a scheme thing. Who knows? I guess we'll see what happens, man. Shout out to him, man. I hope he does get a job. If it's not head coach and assistant somewhere pretty soon, man. Moving on. again, some more breaking news, but not new news. Terry Rozier to the Miami Heat. What y'all think about that? Silence. Silence.
Yo, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not gonna put a video here, right? When I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, I like it. Adds a little bit of scoring, right?" You watched the first couple games, just like it. Nah.
I mean, I'm gonna give it some time to gel because we had these same talks about Harden when he went to the Clippers and they went like 0-6, and now they're one of probably the best teams in the West. So I'm gonna give it some time. I think he helps them in pace because the Heat are almost dead last in pace on offense. They're just a slow team. I think he's gonna help speed up that offense. He's another scorer that Jimmy can use on the perimeter that can go get a bucket. It's not a needle mover, but I think they do need a big, a JaVale McGee or a Daniel Gafford. I like Daniel Gafford from Washington. Try to get him so you can put him at the 4, and that will help solidify that team a little bit better because they got pieces, and you never want to play Miami in the postseason.
Get Duncan Robinson's ass up out of there. I seen that man on the list for the goddamn freaking roster for the Olympic team or whatever. I'm like, what is this guy doing here? Are you kidding me?
He wasn't on the roster for the final team, so they had dropped the roster.
I don't give a damn. That man should not be on that at all.
He shouldn't be on no qualifying roster.
It was a list for the draft pool of like people they thinking about pulling out.
All right, I guess he's qualified enough to go there and practice, but come on now. He's not making that roster.
Practice the hell. He needs to say that's at South Beach.
Half of them people was practice squad, bro. We know who
we don't waste that ticket, man. We don't pay for that flight. We stay home.
Dreco, man, how you feel about Terry Rozier to the Heat, man?
It's gonna take some adjusting. Just like Trey said, I wish they would have got a big like an Andre Drummond or something. But hey, what can you do? If he can consistently hit a 3-ball, he'll make a difference.
Here's where I stand on it, man. And a lot of people's not talking about this, but the loss of Kyle Lowry to me was, I'm not gonna say a major loss, but it was a huge leadership role that he played for that team. Now with UD not being there, I think he was a guy that kind of could come back to like Jimmy Butler. Whenever Jimmy Butler kind of gets out of place, he was kind of that guy that could be there and, maybe tone him down a little bit or redirect him, besides like Spoelstra, of course, and Pat Riley and those other guys there and stuff like that. But I think losing his locker room presence is going to be pretty, we'll see it probably in the playoffs and stuff like that. I do like the deal, but in my opinion, Terry Rozier is definitely used to losing basketball. So, he has to get to that point where, you're on the winning squad. The last time he was on the winning squad was in Boston. So, he has to get back to taking control of that starting unit. He's going to be the point guard, in my opinion, for that starting unit and just, being more consistent. I agree. I don't think it's going to move the needle for the Heat. I definitely like it. The East is getting stronger. And yeah, kudos to him, man. I would have loved to see him come back home, but hey, I think that's a really good move for Terry over there.
Do you guys
go ahead?
Do you guys think they're a top 4 team in the East?
No.
Yes. Remember last year they made that playoff run without Tyler Hero, and he was a big scorer for their team.
He was like 20
points per
game.
Who got them over, Dre?
Who I got them over? They over Cleveland, right?
So I'm gonna throw out the teams. We got Cleveland.
Yeah.
Over.
Indiana.
Over.
And then
the Knicks.
Over.
How y'all saying there with so much confidence?
Chicago. Hold. Chicago.
Well, the Knicks. I say the Knicks more than 50-50.
They're going to be in the play-in. I'm just naming teams all from 4 below.
Yo, let's rewind that a little bit. Hold on. Two teams.
The Knicks, I'm on the 50 with. But
I don't give a damn about Cleveland right now. You got Miami Heat over the Knicks right now.
Yes.
Ooh.
I might
go with the Knicks. But
The Knicks are rolling right now.
I'm not gonna lie. That boy Brunson don't get the proper respect that he deserves.
Wasn't Brunson there last year?
He sure was. But
He
the
was,
reason
okay.
the reason why
And he
I
was
can see
scarier
why-
last year though.
but that's the point.
That's
They
the
lost the
difference,
lead.
though. He don't got to worry about the other left. Like they just got rid of.
He's about to say it. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you to say the name because that was.
They got rid of R.J. Barry and they got a defender over there now.
Oh no. Yeah, but go ahead, continue. I thought you were gonna say the other name, but go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Randall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be the reason why I can see why Draco thinks Miami can beat
That's
them.
the
It's
reason.
better than because is Randall gonna show up in the postseason?
And
He's the it factor. He's the X factor.
You got that.
We're not even getting to that yet. I'm talking about right now, currently standings right now.
Oh,
The Knicks is on a roll right now.
Yeah, the Knicks have. I don't think they lost more than 2 games.
There's such thing as regular season teams. You know, regular season. You know, you look good. You look nice.
Clippers.
Then when you put the difficulties up, the game different.
We play the game of Hall of Fame.
So y'all got the Heat over the Pacers right now too.
Yeah, I got the Heat over the Pacers.
Yes.
Even with Halliburton coming back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
No, not right now. It's a toss.
If Miles Turner could go missing, it's OV.
He had a shitty game last night. I'm not gonna lie.
It's their defense.
The man had 0 points, 0 points in the first half last night. Terrible.
And they still won. Booker scored all those points and still lost.
Terrible. Listen. This week was a huge week, man. We had some. It's just good to be here to be able to witness that. I must say.
My boy Book was out there looking like a rolling 60 with that 60 piece.
But listen, man. I don't know. I don't have Miami over right now. I got them over the Pacers, but not over the Knicks. Not over the Knicks. The Knicks is rolling right now. I think they're in the bottom half of scheduling for the rest of the year. Like their games is not that tough. Yeah, we could talk about how their record is a lot better over. I guess subpar 500 teams. They have a better record versus teams over 500 and stuff like that. But hey, everybody's there to ball, man. I mean, whoever shows up with their A game at the end of the day. But I don't know. I don't have not over the Knicks right now. The Pacers, I could see that happening, depending on how much more time Halliburton misses and stuff like that.
Okay. Let's see who else. I mentioned Chicago already. We said the Knicks. We said Cleveland. Are they better than Orlando, Miami?
Yes.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go one team above the 4th spot because currently they're the 3rd. You think Miami can beat? Switching it up, not better. Can they beat Philly in a series, 7-game series?
No. Not happening.
That's the issue.
Embiid is going to take control of that team this year in this postseason. I don't have them. I got them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to call that. We're going to get that on record right now here on episode 2 of the show. I got the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Embiid, if healthy, he's going to dominate, and that's just what it is. That's why I stand with that. The man's averaging 36 points a game, double-digit numbers and rebounds. Can't nobody stop that man this year. I hope he stay healthy.
So currently, the standings in the East is Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, Cleveland, New York, Indiana, and then the play-in teams currently is Miami, Orlando, Chicago, and Atlanta. But Atlanta's only 1 game above Brooklyn for the last play-in spot.
We could get into that now, actually. That's actually going to be the next topic. Who y'all got securing the top 6? Clearly, Miami, since y'all throwing that out there. But for me right now in the East, let's get to the East first right now. Yeah, Celtics, Bucks. I got Celtics. I'm gonna go 76ers 2, Bucks 3. I'm gonna go Knicks 4, Heat 5, and I'm gonna go with the Indiana Pacers at 6.
Yo, so for somebody who was not trying to jack Miami, you just threw them way up in there, though, right?
I don't have them top 4. I have them top 5, but I don't have them top 4. I don't have them over the Knicks, but I have them over the Pacers.
So what he's saying is they ain't getting no home court advantage this season. Basically.
No. I got the Knicks in Miami first round. The Knicks probably going to beat them in 6 or 7 games.
Okay.
Right now, damn, Miami's on a 5-game losing streak.
Yeah.
They got to get it together. Man.
They lost 3 with Lowry, and then they lost the last 2 with Rozier so far.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks and the Sixers are basically tied right now. You know, ain't no shame on Cleveland. I think they're going to keep it rolling, but they might lock in that 4th seed. But
I ain't gonna hold you. I think they dropping.
Yeah, they dropped out.
They've been looking good recently without Garland and Mobley. I think they can keep that 4 to 5 range, maybe 6 range spot. They could if Milwaukee, from what you're saying, Peso, by drop to 3. If the games are close to and the schedules favor them, because I don't know the schedules right now. I have to double check. Cleveland could sneak that 3rd spot if they keep up this winning streak.
They're 27-16 right now and 9-1 in their last 10. So they're on a roll right now.
And that's all without Mobley and I'm so disappointed in them so far. And granted, they've been hurt a lot this season, but I expect a leap from Mobley this year and some more consistency from Garland. But I mean, injuries happen.
Can we give some credit to Donovan Mitchell? He's carrying that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Jared Allen.
Yeah. Can't forget about him. But Donovan Mitchell, man. I mean, that guy's averaging 28, 5, and 6 right now. It's going crazy.
He could have been a starter, but we're gonna get there later.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention him last night.
Yeah.
Dreco, who you got top 6 in the East?
Top 6. I got Celtics. I got Bucks. I got 76ers. I got Heat. I got Knicks, then Pacers.
So you got Cleveland probably dropping to that 7 seed.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Who you got, Klippz?
I ain't gonna hold you. I got Celtics 1, Philly 2. I think Bucks will be 3rd. Knicks. Then I'm probably gonna go Heat, Cleveland. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm dropping to Cleveland. I got Indy. I feel like when Hallie come back and they really get going, I feel like they're gonna be tough. They're gonna make that 6 seed.
So you got Indy not making a plan, but guaranteed six slot.
Yeah, I got Indy guaranteed 6, and I got Cleveland dropping and making a play, having like probably hit a plan. No bull.
Ain't no disrespect to the Cavs, man. But
I don't see how long Donovan gonna they gonna win games, but like the easy joints. But I don't think Donovan is just gonna push them over that, keep it consistently rolling until Garland and them get back. So I got them dropping to the play-in.
I could see Cavs getting bounced out of the first round easily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks good on paper, but I just don't think they have enough. And with their injury history, man, they're not really reliable. I feel bad for Mitchell, but
they're very inconsistent. So
I agree. Let's get to this West Standings, man.
Hold on.
Oh, my fault.
Can you pull up the East one again? So I'm gonna keep the first 3 intact. I got Celtics, Bucks, Sixers. I'm gonna go Knicks. I think Knicks get home court. I'm gonna keep the Cavs at 5, and I'm swapping Indiana and Miami.
So you got the Knicks 4.
Yep, and I got Indiana at 7, and I got Miami at 6. I want to see Miami and Philly first round, and hopefully, if Indiana handles business in that play, and I would love to see them go against the Bucks in the first round.
Go ahead.
Who wins the play-in?
Indiana at 7. I feel like they'll beat Orlando to get that 7 seed, so they'll play the Bucks first round.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go as current constructed. I'll probably say Chicago beats Atlanta, and then Orlando beats the Bulls. So Boston gets that tough matchup we've been dealing with Orlando.
You got Brooklyn right there too in the race at 17 and 27 for the 10th spot.
Yeah, they not doing nothing.
Yeah,
I got Orlando playing Boston in the first round. As the standings is constructed, if that was to be the case, that would be a tough series. I think Boston wins in 6. Orlando got the size and the wing depth to give us difficulty in the last few seasons. So I think that'll be a good wake up season, first round for Boston.
It's not bad. That's not bad, man. I'm looking forward to that playoffs, man. Let's get to the Western Conference standings, man. I want to talk about this because this is a real battle, man. Literally 1 through 4 right now, battling for the number 1 seed. This is who I got my top 6, man. I got the Nuggets at 1. I got the Timberwolves at 2. Oklahoma City at 3. I got the Clippers at 4. I got the Suns at 5. And I'm gonna throw them Kings up there at 6.
Okay.
I think the Nuggets is gonna go on a roll. You know, we really get to see who's about that after this All-Star week is over with. So I think the Nuggets is gonna go on a roll. They're gonna get ready and gear it up for the playoffs. I got the Wolves gonna be there right behind them just because they've been having a great year. You know, you can't down on them and Ant-Man and those guys over there. Oklahoma City as well. Of course, you know, we see that the number 1 seed. I think they're going to be on the road too. The Clippers, you know, regular season is, you know, playoffs. I ain't got them bounced out second round. I'm just going to call it right now. But, you know, regular season, I think they're going to be good. Suns is gearing things up, even though they lost last night. But I think those 3 guys finally being back and being healthy is just, you know, being able to show us what they could really bring to the table is going to be pretty good. I could see them keeping it consistent. And the Kings, I'm not going to leave those guys up out of there. They're balling right now. So who y'all got?
Go ahead. You first.
I'll be quick. I ain't gonna say go into detail, but you pull up the list one more time.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start from the bottom. My 6th seed is gonna be the Kings. I got Phoenix at 5, Clippers at 4, Nuggets 3. I'm gonna go Timberwolves 3, Nuggets 2. I think OKC holds on to that 1 seed.
Even though it's so tight right now, it's crazy because I honestly am just now looking at this right now. The race is really crazy from 1 to 4.
Yeah. I think OKC holds on to that 1 seed, and if I think Embiid can't miss 8 or 7 more games, because if he does, he can't qualify for MVP or all the other awards. If that happens and OKC keeps that 1 seed, Shea gets MVP.
I don't think he's gonna miss. He's trying to go for that, but I don't see him missing no more games. Hopefully, if he doesn't get any hurt, anything like that. Dreco, who you got top 6?
I got Denver 1, Clippers 2, Phoenix moved to 3, Kings at 4, Thunder 5, and Timberwolves fall to 6.
Hold on. Yeah,
he got
whoa.
He got the strippers at 2.
That's crazy.
The strippers.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. It's tight right now. I won't be surprised, but
man, them strippers be getting stripped down.
Forget last night. Phoenix about to be good now.
Hold on, Klippz. What was you about to say, man? I heard. I felt something coming out, man.
I don't know if it's more disrespect to the yeah. No, boy, that band. I'm throwing the band out there, bro, because. Yo, you disrespected OKC, bro, like that?
Wait, Dreco, where'd you have OKC on your list?
You had them going from 1 to 5.
Oh, damn.
To the 5th.
1 to 6, damn near.
Hey, Dre, repeat that list one more time, Dre.
I got Denver 1, Clippers 2,
yes, sir.
Phoenix 3, Kings 4, Thunder 5, Timberwolves 6.
So you got Wolves and Thunder, the top 2 teams in the West right now dropping.
That's hate.
That's hate.
That's not
hate. I love you, bro. I love you, dog.
Wait. So y'all been watching Timberwolves and Thunder's games?
I watched Anthony Edwards and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Watch my boy Shea.
I've been watching highlights. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing more Phoenix and stripper games. So,
yo, let me tell you something. Rudy Gobert got choked out. They trying to, let him win some games before
confidence.
Yeah.
Man, that's a big one. That's a big one right there, man.
Make sure we allow in France.
You had OKC and Minnesota moving down to 5 and 6. Wow. Yeah. But the race is tight, man. I honestly can't sit here and be surprised. I mean, you got Sacramento and Phoenix only 6 games back from the top seed, so it could go either way. Klippz, so you got your top 6.
Hi, you ready? So I ain't gonna lie. We probably bet. I already know I got Denver 1. I know how Jokic roll. I know how them boys roll. I know how that team roll as a unit. I just feel like they're gonna gel. Like out of everybody in the West, they're the go-to runners right now. Like, so I got Nuggets first, right? I got OKC second, Clippers third. I got Suns. Nah, a lot. I got Timberwolves. Then I got the Suns. Then I got the Kings. And then I'll probably say Dallas.
You said Dallas?
Yeah.
Dallas where?
They'll move up. They're gonna move up, baby. They're gonna be like that 6 seed.
Yeah, they about to move to Cancun.
6, 7 seed. I'm
25 and 20 right now in the West. Dallas.
So who did you take out? Who did you take out to move Dallas in?
The Kings.
Repeat. Hold on. What's your top 6 again?
Nuggets, right? Listen, Nuggets 1, Thunder 2, Clippers 3, right? Timberwolves 4, Suns 5, Dallas 6, and then I got the Kings 7.
That's hate. How you gonna tell Dreco that's hate? You got the damn Timberwolves at 4. He had him at 5/6.
But the reason why I put them 4, because I feel like, because you know how like some seasons, like the teams end same record, but then they'll do like, oh, how many like within y'all matchups, how many times who won against who? I feel like the season is gonna end with at least 2 teams with the same record, but because of how they squared off in the regular season and who won, it'll depend on their placement. That's all I'm saying. The Timberwolves might be higher, but I feel like they'll just drop down there to 4 because of like key matchups that they lost in the year.
I mean, I don't know, man. Okay,
right?
Minnesota.
Like I said, everybody's damn near a game away, right? A game or 2 away, right? So
just like last year.
There's like guys, so I feel like by the time the season ends, 2 teams, if you look at it, they damn near got that. The 2 to 3 teams got the same damn near identical record. Somebody's gonna finish the season with a tie record. And then they're gonna have to go into, well, out of 4 matchups between these 2 Western teams, let's say if it's OKC and Thunder that's tied, hypothetical, right? They're gonna have to go into, all right, well, OKC, you beat the Timberwolves 3 out of the 4 matches, so they'll get the higher seeding because of
that's what I was gonna ask. How do they base it off of if you have a tied record? Is it off of
tiebreakers?
Tiebreakers, that's what it is.
Okay.
And if let's say if it's for example, with the East and West, with Phil's finals, if the records are similar, they'll do the tiebreaker. Let's say the 2 games they played is split, they go by point differential.
There we go.
Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I just don't think y'all tripping with that OKC and Minnesota dropping down to 5 and 6. God damn.
No. I got OKC still up there. Like, don't get me wrong. The reason why I got OKC still high is because Shea is going to carry them regardless. Like Shea and that young core is Jalen Williams and Chet, bro. Like, they're gonna get. I feel like they're gonna maintain that 2nd seed. Chet
Josh. You ain't gonna mention Josh?
Who? Shea is a guaranteed 31, 32 a game at night. He gonna step on that floor. He gonna bust anybody else in front of him. Excuse my language again. I just feel like they're going to maintain that top seed. Like,
And you got the next coming of Manu over there with Josh Giddey.
yeah.
Listen, I'm praying for healthiness, man. This playoffs this year is going to be pretty interesting, man. I'm praying for healthiness.
Troll alert.
Let's talk about the play-in real quick. I want to hear y'all thoughts on the play-in. Let's just get right to it. Y'all got the Lakers making it?
Making a plan?
Yeah.
How many trades they get? How many trades they get?
I think they make it.
How many trades?
How many trades they get to make?
How many trades they get? Yeah, I'm about to say. How many trades they get to make, bro? Are we going with that same constructed ass roster that they got now?
Do they get to fire their coach?
As the roster is constructed now, I say they beat Utah. And then they beat Utah. Who's the 7th seed right now?
Pels.
They beat Utah and then
right now Pelicans.
They beat Utah, then they beat the Pelicans.
Okay.
And then they're gonna give an upset against OKC.
Hold on.
Yep, I said it.
OKC.
Hold on. Say that. Hold on. Go back.
I'm gonna say it slow, please.
Who?
The Lakers are going to beat Utah.
Okay.
They're then going to move on and beat the Pelicans because I think New Orleans will beat Dallas unless Luka goes crazy.
New Orleans ain't beating Dallas. Luka's about to tear.
But I got Dallas getting the
7th seed.
Yeah. But so yeah, like I said, I got LA beating Utah. Then LA is gonna beat New Orleans, and then they're gonna. No, I said it wrong because if I have OKC at the 1 seed, LA has to lose to get the 8 seed.
No. You had it right. Because they got to beat.
They got to win 2 games to get.
So they would be the 8th after they win.
Oh yeah. So
you got Lakers
upsetting OKC
in the first round.
I can see that happening.
We sending LeBron because you sending LeBron home.
The reason why is like I was going to mention before. The reason why I got Minnesota and OKC staying that high up. They're a young team. They don't know they ain't supposed to, especially OKC. They don't know they ain't supposed to be there yet. They ain't supposed to be that dominant yet. So they're gonna go and win games where you have like the teams that have been there, like the Golden States in the past, LeBron and he's on the Cleveland teams. They're just trying to stay in that top 3 range, cruise and get into the playoffs and focus and make sure they're healthy. OKC just trying to beat whoever's in front of them.
Can we go back to the standings real quick?
Yeah.
Dang, no, my Golden State not even nowhere up there. Jesus.
Make a little to get to next.
No.
Done, DeMarco. Yo. I don't see that Curry posted nowhere this time.
That's what I want to get to next.
Yo, what you Brooklyn?
Me?
Yeah, you Brooklyn.
Man, I'm
from Brooklyn.
Man. We know
Brooklyn.
Oh, you're a Dade fan. I feel you.
Like you a Warriors fan or a Steph Curry fan?
You see what it say, babe, boy.
Okay.
You feel me? That I'm a listen. It's cool. We're not in the playoffs. I'm gonna ride that. I'm gonna sit on the train and get on. We getting on that. You mean we getting on that L wife? We're gonna take that long train ride. It's cool. We gonna struggle for a little bit. We don't got a guaranteed number 2. We don't got number 3. We don't got defense. It's okay. We don't got all of these pieces right now. But you know what we got? We still got my GOAT, man. We got the best shooter on the planet, best point guard of all time. And somebody gonna want to play with a man like that. It's okay. So when the Golden State get back on that dynasty throne,
you got
you said best point guard of all time
over Magic.
I feel my personal opinion, yes. But when all said and done, the Warriors dynasty will be back somewhere. Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Please say something about Brooklyn. I said,
you want to talk about Dame? Or you want Dame legacy? By time Dame gone and by time Steph gone, boy, it ain't even gonna be a comparison.
Okay.
I don't know. All I know is that both of them teams is out right now, so we not even gonna sit here and talk about them bums. I'm sorry.
Hey.
But moving on, fellas, we got to move on, and this is one of the hot topics that we got today, man. I want to know honest opinions